This is the podcast that's been named one of the very best in marketing research, so we're very pleased to have you join us for Research Business Daily Report, the industry's only daily research video blog. And we're made possible by the exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform patreon.com/RBDR. I'm Bob Lederer. For more than 25 years, the respected voice in market research. Episode number 59 in RBDR's acclaimed 2020 series Market Research in the COVID-19 Era is on the docket today. Now, there have been any number of research agency reviews of consumer attitudes about participating in research during the pandemic, but we have come across a very limited number of overviews of how research agencies and other companies that do research are coping with and holding up under some new business strains. So, we invited Laura Craig, VP of Client Success at Delvinia, to share some very telling points of view about research agencies' relative reactions to operating under these more difficult circumstances. These insights come from a qual quant study that involved over 300 Insights Association members. Laura?
Thanks, Bob. Our company and our business have been managing well through the pandemic, and that being the case, we've wanted to look for ways we could help the insights industry as we all navigate through it. We decided to support the Insights Association to partner on a qualitative study to understand the impact of COVID-19 on its membership. We think it's important to note the survey method. We used our text-based virtual moderator and AI-based chatbot technology to conduct the interviews, enabling both qualitative and quantitative feedback from over 300 market research professionals across North America. The innovative data collection technology allowed us to conduct all the interviews in just over 1 week. The best words to describe our findings are concerning and optimistic. Revenue is clearly down, with 2/3 of all members saying revenue has decreased either somewhat or a lot. This was even more pronounced in the qualitative space, not at all surprising since face-to-face research, the bread and butter of the qualitative industry, was halted during the pandemic. We heard about resistance by both clients and researchers to going completely online. At the same time, others pivoted to online qualitative methods instead of postponing the research altogether, and were happy with the end result. Other areas of research reported lower revenues as well, mainly due to clients taking a cautious approach to their budgets and putting a hold on non-pandemic related marketing initiatives. And some client-side researchers found themselves busier than ever at the start of the pandemic, as they were trying to figure out how to do more with less. At the same time, Insights Association members spoke positively about some of the outcomes related to the pandemic, especially related to the shift to working outside of a traditional office. Many said they were frankly impressed with how easy the transition to a COVID environment has been, how their quality of life has improved, how well all aspects of their business managed to shift to remote work. As one Insights Association member said, employees have adapted remarkably well. They have a can-do attitude that is incredibly refreshing. Research professionals relying more on technology to enable social distancing have been pleasantly surprised at the results. They are feeling that this is showing us it's possible to be more flexible in terms of where we work, in designing research using new approaches, and in the amount of travel we do for business. Tellingly, and perhaps surprisingly, when we did an AI-based sentiment analysis of the responses to the question of what changes have been particularly difficult, only 1/4 of responses were classified as negative. Now, what are the prospects for research in the post-COVID world? Few would argue that companies who continue to have the pulse of their consumers stand to be well poised for success in the new world. From our line of business, we're seeing clients doing COVID-related research, and now that the world is cautiously opening up again, they're putting more of their business as usual research back on the front burner. But the situation is not all rosy. Some of our colleagues are feeling cautious and in no hurry to rush back to the office, since technology has enabled us to do jobs so well, while others are craving the spontaneity that face-to-face collaboration brings. Overall, the pandemic has shown us the potential to weave more technology into our research toolkits, and that this doesn't have to come at the expense of human involvement.
Just a brief reminder that we need your single or multiple points of view about what's going on with research in this COVID-19 crisis, and that will really help this video series to really stand out. Collaborating with us helps us, and the video commentary that will be generated with the two of us will certainly help you. So email your ideas and feelings to rflbob@gmail.com. Working with us is an enjoyable experience. That's what we've heard from those who have worked with us so far, and we feel you will find the same to be true. And the video that we create together will leave a smile on your face. That's your Research Business Daily Report. Now, if you've made it a habit to watch RBDR, we want to thank you. And if you find that doing so is time well spent, well, please recommend our video to friends and peers where it's applicable. And we hope you'll also consider becoming an RBDR Patreon supporter, which means providing us with some sort of a monthly contribution in support of the efforts we're making to get you important information about the coronavirus crisis and research. And you can do that by visiting patreon.com/RBDR. We hope you have a great research day and that the rest of this research week is a profitable one. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you back here with us on Monday.